Hey, what's up guys? Coach Matt over here, Primal Athlete Training Center, www.primalatc.com. Got something really cool in my email the other day and I want to share it with you. We're going to be taking a break from the rotational shot put today. I know we've been doing it the past couple days, but I think you guys have enough drills to work on and enough little things to work on for the next few days. I want to really hit on this. This is an email from a guy by the name of Charles Walcott. And Charles says, "Dear Matt, I have been following your emails with what you are doing with trying to help throwers. I like it. I am a senior thrower, 40 years old. My projection for the season is 16.50 meters. My best for the season is 14.29 meters, and my nationals is the 24th through the 26th of June. I need some help as how to prepare over the next few weeks to peak for the meet. You can have a look, and I look forward to hearing from you. Regards, Charles." Now, what Charles did, first of all, Charles, thank you very much for the email. As I've said before, I love doing these videos. I love putting out the free information. You know, when I was throwing in high school and in college, hard to believe nowadays, but when I got to college, my first email address ever, my first time really going online ever, was my freshman year of college. So stuff like what I do is free information. It didn't really exist. You'd actually have to go and like get a book or rent a video on how to do this. Free information like I give out here daily just doesn't exist. So any help that I can pass forward or pass along that I've learned through my experiences as a thrower, by all means, you know, I'm going to keep on sending it so long as you guys keep sending in your questions. But what Charles did was something pretty cool. Charles actually attached a video file, a little like 3 or 4 second video clip of him throwing with the glide shot put. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach that to this video. I'm going to kind of try to plug it in here for you so you guys can take a look as well, and I'm going to explain a few things that I think you might need to work on, Charles, over the next week and a half, 2 weeks before your nationals. So here you go, check out Charles's video of him doing the glide shot put. Alright, now, taking a look at that video, Charles, there are three small things that I would try to work on over the next week and a half to 2 weeks before your nationals. Setting up in the back of the circle, everything looks good. You're nice and relaxed. Your feet, it's a perfect camera angle because I can look right down the middle of that circle. So your feet are in line, your shoulders are square, your head is on the pedestal, everything looks good. One thing I'd work on is when you glide backwards, okay, as you bring the leg in and you explode back, what's happening is actually an old problem that I had, which my coach back in the day in high school used to call me double pumping. Basically what it meant was, to assist myself going backwards, I would actually take my elbow and stiffen up my back and take my elbow and throw it backwards. So instead of keeping the arm in front of me and relying on my legs to come back, I was actually throwing and almost standing up straight, shifting my weight, and then trying to reset and catch myself in a power position. What you want to do, you want to keep that hand back the whole time. Relax that hand. Use your legs to propel yourself backwards through the circle, and then just leave the arm hanging there until you go to throw. A great drill to help you do this is if you tie a rope or if you tie a stretch band around a stationary object like a telephone pole or like a power rack or you know, chain link fence post, whatever you have around your circle. Tie a stretch band and hold onto it with your hand. Now we've actually shown this in an old video. Hang onto it with your hand, and as you glide backwards, that simply is going to hold your upper body back. So you're going to teach yourself how to glide backwards without pulling with that arm. Another thing that I would work on, and this is something that you really can't get a good idea of until you look at a video like what you sent. When you're gliding backwards, you are landing in a little bit of what I call in the bucket, or what people call in the bucket. Meaning that when you land, your right foot is exactly how it should be. It's turned to 9 o'clock. Your weight is over that leg, but your left leg is kind of out at an angle. It's kind of out right near the side of the toe board. Okay, so you're nice and straight, but that back foot, that left foot and left leg is way over here. You need to try to keep that in line. Keeping it in line, that nice heel-toe relationship, is going to make sure that your hips are nice and closed so that you can fully open them all the way. Landing with the foot in the bucket, landing with the foot all the way over toward the end of the toe board is actually going to shift your weight back and cause your weight to shift forward too much. Remember, you want to keep that weight back all the way. And I think the arm is playing into it as well. Usually those are two effects. If you correct that, that one cause, which is the arm pulling yourself back, those two things should kind of fix themselves, but two separate things to watch out for. And finally at the end, can't really get a good view from it from the camera angle, but when you finish nice and tall. It seems like you're throwing and dipping forward. You're kind of falling off to the left as you throw, like you're trying to put so much into it that you're just short arming it and falling forward. Make sure chest, shoulders, head, way up in the sky. Nice big push using the big muscles of your chest, and don't rely so much on the abs kind of pulling over and pulling that left arm down. Left arm comes in, chest, shoulders, everything is nice and tall, head is up, and that's going to allow you to push with the big muscles of your chest. Well, Charles, those are 3 really good things to work on here over the next 2 weeks. If you take a day or 2 or even 3 just to work on each individual drill, you should have that corrected and be on your way to reaching your goal for your national meet on the 24th through the 26th. Guys, if you have any videos like this, all Charles did is he just emailed me the Windows Media Player video format. Again, gym owner, not a computer programmer. But what I can do is just kind of crop that into my videos, show you exactly what needs to be done and things that I think you can actually improve upon a little bit. We can get them answered for you. All right, guys, tomorrow we get back into the rotational shot put. But again, just like Charles did, if you have any questions on glide shot, if you have any questions on discus, hammer, javelin, indoor weight, any throwing event that you might be working on or practicing this off season, during the summertime, please email me the question or drop a comment below one of our blog posts here on primalatc.com. If you haven't done so already, make sure you also sign up for the newsletter on Primal ATC. Go there. You get 13 weeks of free workouts. So 13 weeks of a 3-day off-season training split to allow you to get stronger, more explosive, and faster throughout your off-season and get you ready for the next season that is to come. All right, guys, thanks so much for checking out the video. Keep sending in those questions. Hope to hear from you soon.